Hi, my name is. You know what? I don't have light on my face on the side here. Let me see if I can get a little more light. No. All right. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move my table to here. Ah, so much better. All right. So my name is Charlena with Weight Release, the New Thought Way. This is July 6th, 2022. I have a lot of information to give you today, so I'm going to read it pretty much from all of my notes. And I have to apologize because I forgot to tell you about the 12 powers of man. Charles Fillmore's 12 Powers of Man and how it relates to Weight Release, the New Thought Way. And also, I'll just go over very briefly the essential oils that I'll be using with each of the modules. Alrighty, so I wanted to delve into um, Ho'oponopono, which is forgiveness, and I will explain actually why I call it why it's Ho'oponopono in the course. You can look it up. You actually could look it up. Either there's a video. There's several videos on YouTube, and also several books. But just briefly, Ho'oponopono is forgiveness. So forgiveness, Ho'oponopono. Now, in reference to Charles Fillmore's 12 Powers of Man, and let me just say, I put this in the description, but let me just say that I'm using the 12 Powers of Man uh, with movable as like a movable dough. If you know anything about music, it means that C does not stay at the bottom of the in the middle of the staff. It moves all over the place, giving you higher or lower notes. So that's how I'm using his 12 powers, because he has a certain order that starts in January and goes through December. And I'll just tell you what they are very quickly. They are, in case you wanted to look them up and compare them to how I'm using them: love, imagination, power, judgment, understanding, wisdom, zeal, faith, life, order, and will. And I am using, in fact, I will just tell you the first three that I'm using. They are love for Ho'oponopono. They are for breath, judgment, and for meditation, it is strength. Um, Forgiveness is love. Did I say that? Yes, I did say that. All right. So I'll start at the top. For forgiveness or Ho'oponopono, it is love. And you might wonder, why in the world is it love? Well, if you're in the unforgiveness stage, you are not showing love to your fellow man, or to the situation that's going on, that you are not in unforgiving. You're holding a grudge, you are wanting to take revenge. So none of those are love. And love is another name for our higher power, or God, as I call my higher power. So and in that case, love is love, and Ho'oponopono is giving way for new thought. And the oil that we will, and also let me just tell you that love is at the back of the heart, for forgiveness, because what you're doing when you're taking on the idea of changing your thought or forgiving someone, you're you are starting from the back of your heart. You open it up, and then you bring the person into your heart. So that's how I'm using it in Weight Release, the New Thought Way. And also let me go to this. For Ho'oponopono, I am using the essential oil oregano, and oregano is the oil of truth and trust and humility. So if you are having issues in terms of trusting a person, or having unforgivenesses, then you are possibly prideful, stubborn, uh, you're controlling, and also materialistic. And once we open you up and get you to forgive the people around you, then you become humble and non-attached to the whole situation, and your willingness to forgive them because you've changed your thought, and you're also teachable. And then for breath, which is also within the same module, it we will be using breathe, and breathe is the oil of breath, basically. And let me just say, in a whole Ho'oponopono will also use a second oil, which is slim and sassy, and I told you a little bit about that. And that's cleansing and regenerates the cells and within your stomach and your colon. So it just, as you're changing your thought, you're cleansing your mind, your spirit, and with Slim and Sassy, your gut as well. Alrighty, so back to breath. I think yes, breath, or yes. We were on oregano. Actually, no. Now I think I am finished with that. So I'm gonna go forward, and let me just make sure I didn't forget anything. Yeah, breath is oregano. And so the breath is judgment, and that's at the pit of the stomach. So that would be, um, we would also use slim and sassy for that as well. So we can make sure everything is cleansed so it can go through your body and out without stoppage. And then meditation is the big one. Meditation is really interesting because meditation's power is strength. And that's the guidance from within to transmute your spirit. And I am just going to read what I have written just so that I won't go off book. So, meditation is strength because I liken it to the passage in Luke, I think it was 11:21, with meditation and the and the thought, or what you're asking for, and sitting and meditating to get the answer from God or your higher power. We try to control our breath during meditation, but sometimes, and that's the strong man that Jesus is talking about in 11:21, in Luke 11:21. So the thought is, from during meditation, is either on the higher power, or you're just thinking about the breath, the in and out of the breath. Or if you're doing a guided meditation, whatever the person is saying as you're being guided through the meditation, that is the strong part. But sometimes thoughts come in either from your subconscious mind, or just random thoughts that come out of the air, and they try and pull you away. So that, if you allow it, that is the stronger thought, or the stronger man that is referenced in Luke. And so, if we can allow ourselves to stay in that oneness with God, that truly is the stronger man, and man being humans, and our higher power, as we realize our higher power through Andrew, the strong man. Meditation and prayer are almost one and the same, and it's the spiritual strength that will keep us strong. So our strength, with a lightness of being, our armor is strength. Alrighty, I think that just about does it. Meditation is geranium and frankincense. So frankincense is known as the king of oils, and that it enhances all other oils that it works with. It doesn't have to work with another oil. It is just that any other oil that it combines with is also enhanced, and its potency is enhanced. So You can use either frankincense on its own or geranium on its own, or both frankincense and geranium. And just look how fluid these work together. Frankincense is, if you are experiencing negativity, then frankincense will assist you in your feelings of abandonment, discontent, disconnectedness, distant father feeling. Sometimes when you think of frankincense, it would be the father, and myrrh is mother, because myrrh is mother of the earth. And or you can feel misaligned. And as soon as you start to use frankincense, either topically or if you're diffusing it, it will enlighten you. It will have a feeling of protectedness. It will spiritually open you up and make you more discerning. And then geranium is the oil of love and trust. And if you're not experiencing love and trust, if it's from the negative, you might feel abandonment or loss or distrustful. See how these work? They're so fluid. And geranium, for the positive, is emotional healing, trust, loving, and gentleness of spirit. So I am finished, and I just want to say thank you very much for joining me again. My name is Charlena Pearson with Weight Release the New Thought Way. And I still have not, well, you know what? Let me do that right now. Let me just tell you when the first 5-day dare, the complimentary first 5-day dare will be on Wednesday the 17th, and I will have 3 weeks of 5-day dares. One starting on the 17th, the next one on the 22nd of August, and the following one will actually be in September. It will be right after Labor Day is when the third one will take place. And then we will start Weight Release the New Thought Way on the 19th. Alrighty. So anyway, so now you've got the dates, but I'll say them again tomorrow. I hope you'll come back and join me tomorrow. Again, if you would like to get notification when the next installment is, it will be to your benefit to sign up and become a subscriber. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and I promise it will be earlier. I just got involved in the finding out a bit about more about meditation. Um, anyway, so talk to you tomorrow. Again, Charlena with Weight Release, the New Thought Way. Bye bye.